What up? What up? What up?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our kingdom. No, just playing. Welcome to Like I Was Saying podcast with your girl,
baby, and
Velvet. And so, we're actually doing a bonus motherfucking episode for y'all because I guess we like y'all or something.
yeah,
Baby.
We'll give y'all a little bonus content this week
because we did not want to miss it because we had to record the other one a little bit early. So we just want to put this out here for y'all. And we're gonna talk about this motherfucking verses.
Yes. This was not gonna be as long as our normal ones.
Yes.
We're gonna give some hot takes on some stuff, and then we're gonna get up out of here. But the verses, the last episode we did of Give Y'all During the Week, it was very much informative and talking about personal stuff. So we didn't have the current events. So that's what we here for. This verses. This versus is what we here to give to the people today.
Yes. So if y'all aren't sure, y'all need to check it out. It's Eve versus Trina.
Yes.
And that brought me back to my younger years.
Ooh.
That's really the whole time I was vibing. Like I forgot that I knew as many Eve songs as I knew. Mm-hmm. There were definitely some I was like, I don't know that one, but there were a lot that I was like, oh shit, I remember that. Oh fuck, I remember that too. I will have to say that I definitely knew more Trina songs than I knew Eve. And it made me think, my mom let me listen to this terrible ass music. Not terrible in the sense that it's bad, but as a child, I should have been listening to that at all. Mm-hmm. Some of the words I was saying, throw that ad that I'm like, hold on, what? Yeah. I was saying this shit at 14, 10, 12. Yeah, probably shouldn't have been doing that.
It's funny, I had the opposite reaction. I feel like I knew more Trina songs than I thought I did, and pretty much the exact opposite of how you experienced it. Mm-hmm. That's how I experienced it. I'm like, dang, I knew more Trina songs than I thought I did.
Yeah, because we both went into it, and you were saying that Eve you knew more songs than
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely went into it. I was like, when we were discussing, who do you think is gonna be? I'm like, I don't really know. I was like, but I feel like I know way more Eve songs than I do Trina, because Eve crosses over that R&B hip hop. Mm-hmm. Whereas Trina's she has a couple hip hop R&B kind of slow, but she's very much rap. Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot of rap kind of from the earlier. Mm-hmm. So when I was like, wait, I know that. Oh, I know that too.
Yeah.
No what I give myself credit for.
So who do you think won?
This one. I feel like this one was very much one of those camaraderie ones. Mm-hmm. It didn't seem very, I feel like all the other ones seemed super competitive to me.
I wouldn't say all of them, because I think the DMX and Snoop wasn't very competitive. I think that they were very much so like this.
But it's still majority. Majority of them have been super, competitive. And I didn't sense that with them.
Yeah, no.
And it didn't feel like someone came out as
the winner.
Yeah, I mean Trina was given life and energy with hers, but we also had a conversation about how the setting for Trina and Eve was very different. Mm-hmm. Trina had an entire audience that she could feed off the energy of every time a song dropped, whereas Eve, it's just her and her DJ. She's like, all right, I gotta recharge myself and get myself hyped for this. So I don't feel like Trina had a lot more energy, but I think Eve did really well for her situation. I don't know if I would say for this specific one, just because it didn't feel like competitive nature, just seemed very much camaraderie. Mm-hmm. For me personally, I didn't see a
winner.
And then again, I didn't know enough of either of their catalog to be able to say this song versus this song, that song won. Mm-hmm. I don't think there was any head-to-heads. I knew both songs for each head-to-head.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's me. What about you?
I definitely think Trina won.
Mm-hmm. You went in thinking that, though.
Yes, I did, but I do listen to both. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't I just listened to one and don't. I just was very surprised. I was like, oh, shoot, I remember that song from Eve. and like she threw out some songs, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that, you know. So I had to Shazam some so I could add it to my thing, because I was like, fuck, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that one too. And so I definitely think that Eve won a couple, but I think overall, I don't know, Trina, I think her catalog is different. So I definitely was fucking with Trina, and I'm quite sure you could tell like when Trina.
Yes, you definitely enjoy the energy.
Yeah, it's like some songs I was like, oh shit, I remember that. But I will have to say that if we're talking about the last song that they did though, that Trina and Eve are both on, which is My Chick Bad by Ludacris.
Mm-hmm.
They had Diamond, Eve, and Trina on it.
Mm-hmm.
For the remix, I well, as you can tell, knew all the words to Eve's part. Like I'd be spitting, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that out there, spitting verses. You understand?
Laying down these tracks.
I knew part of Trina's, but definitely I knew like Eve's. Like I don't know why, but that shit when I first heard it, I was like, bitch, you gotta remember all of it.
I was definitely impressed by your ability to recite some of that shit. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh, this is fast. Oh, she's going. Oh, she's keeping pace.
Yeah, but then she was messing me up because the shit was off, and I was like, hold on, no, you're too slow. Hold on. But yeah, so I think she probably had some technical issues too, is what it seemed like, because she kept like doing something with her ear and stuff. So I think it was like off.
Yeah. I wish they could have been like. I feel like
together.
Their presence together.
Oh, that shit probably have been crazy.
Would have been so good. Like I definitely feel like, their presence together would have been very good.
Yeah.
Like they definitely like. They were feeling each other's songs, singing songs.
Definitely.
I love that so much for them.
And they were talking about how they've known each other for like, 20 years, I think.
Yeah. They've been in the game forever. And haven't ever heard of like them beefing or anything like that. Like.
Because they some real bitches. You ain't got to do all that.
Real's real. And that's just it.
They was like, we ain't got to do all that shit. I do my stuff, you do your stuff. You know, it ain't truly a competition all the damn time. Mm-hmm. Of course, you want your shit to be the best, but that don't mean you gotta tear down the next person to do
right.
It. It's so that means your shit ain't the best.
Absolutely. If you gotta take it from somebody else in order to make yourself to be on top, then you're not the best. That's just point blank. Period.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. But Trina Trick Daddy came out and did his little part. You don't know now.
That's cute.
Remember what Meg said? Yes. Exactly. Yes. That's from Trick Daddy.
Vibranium bees.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit was funny. Yes. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's fucking
I
funny.
just asked my niece for Christmas.
Yeah. That was so. I was so happy they did that little part because she's funny. She do them crazy ass videos. That was good. Yeah.
Let's get into the outfits. The way these ladies look, the way they
look good, and they, like I said, they've been in the game for like ever, so they look good.
The fuck good.
Yeah. Let me look like that at that age.
Hold on. How old? We about to look up how.
I'm gonna say 40s, 50s.
At least. That's a shame. Last thing that my phone was on. Goddamn dating sites. What are we doing out here? Alright, let's see. Latrina's 46. Damn. Looks the fuck good. Alright. I gotta be a little bit more specific with looking up Eve.
Eve the rapper.
Yeah, she's 42. So Trina's 46. Eve is 42. Look the fuck good.
Yeah. Bitches wish they can look that good.
Looked the fuck good.
And them heels stand up the whole time. You understand? I think they sat down maybe once. But that was like for a couple seconds and then they were just back up. And I said, that's back in the day shit. They trained in those shoes. Like, bitch, you going out here in these heels, bitch.
Yes.
You had to train in them motherfuckers.
Yes.
My feet would have been dead.
Yes.
D-E-D. Forget the A.
On arrival. D-E-A. D-O-A.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was letting it be.
But that's all the things I'm like, I fucked up. DOA.
I was like, DEA is something definitely different, baby.
It definitely is. But yes, so Eves, I like the. I wish there was more of like a mix up in color.
Because it was like all black, but with the bluish,
blue
greenish shoes.
Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did like kind of like calf high boots.
Mm-hmm.
But both ladies had like past the waist hair, just long and flowing.
Laid, baby, laid.
Long and flowing. Trina had the baby hairs down.
Yes.
Down.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot Trina brought out dancers.
Yes, Trina's outfit was a bit intriguing.
I didn't really care for her pants, but her shirt was hitting. Her shoes were cute. The pants were just, I don't know.
Actually, they fit her very well.
I don't know. I think I don't like the color. I don't know. I just didn't like the pants.
Yeah, but the shirt
was hitting and the shoes were cute. Hair was laid.
I love the jewelry they both pulled out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Especially Ease was throwing back to like 2000.
She gonna take it back.
Woo!
Back. She gotta say, I'm gonna take it back.
We're
gonna go back, way back. And I was like,
and we're gonna go back again.
We going all the way.
Time machine.
That shit was funny.
Time machine.
I was like, we going all the way back. But of course, she had to play some DMX songs up in there.
Rough Riders.
Yes. So I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, it was very nice to see them together, supporting one another, seeing each other's music, seeing everyone just being so happy to see them on like the screen and being so engaged with it,
vibing all together.
Yeah. So I think coming up next
is Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it so we can talk about it.
No, I'm not. I want to watch that one.
I'm gonna watch it.
I think it's gonna be some straight foolery.
Absolutely.
Just
especially if they're on stage together.
Just trying to flex over one another.
Especially if they're on the stage together. Absolutely. It's gonna be definitely interesting. So I'll watch it. Well, I don't know when we're gonna watch it because we got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. It's my son's birthday this weekend.
When is it?
Saturday.
It's this Saturday? Wow.
So I don't know what we're gonna do.
Wow. It's crazy.
Cause I literally am slam packed.
Why can't they have it in the middle of the week like they did with Trina and Eve?
I don't know, but I think it said Saturday when looked
What
it
is
up.
the time difference? Eve kept talking about how late it
in
was.
London. I don't know. That's why I was like, what is it? Cause I'd have been yawning like I am now.
Stop.
It's your fault. You was over there doing it and I looked at you. Don't say stop to me. You see how she be blaming me, y'all? Y'all see this?
I'm gonna look back at this video, y'all, and I'm gonna see how obvious it was that I was yawning. I'm gonna see if it was very obvious.
You were yawning, bitch.
It is currently 2:24 a.m.
Oh, and they started at 7, so it would have been 12.
Yes. So.
That shit was late. But she kept her energy for it, because I'd have been like, woo, doing it. Stop it!
I'm sorry.
Your old ass. Damn. Talk about me. I'm older and her ass over here yawning. Like it's goddamn.
I be old now. I be old. I've had a lot going on, okay? I be old. I'm still not caught up. I'm trying to get my life together. It's obviously not working out very well.
I don't see what I got to deal with. This shit hurts. But overall, I enjoyed it. Like I said, definitely Trina had a lot more liveness on her side. So she had the people, she had dancers, she had people come out. The DJ, I think, was even more live, though. Like, Eve's DJ, he would say a couple things, but he won't, like, hype.
Right.
So, being a DJ, regardless of how many people out there, you still got to be hype.
Yeah, there wasn't any type of, like, intermission.
Yeah, like, something was...
They was on track. They were like, we starting and we ended on time. They kept that shit a real
probably also because she's in London, that shit was late, so they didn't want to do it too long.
Yeah.
For her, because, she got babies and shit. She'll take care of.
She do. She's a whole mother now. Like, wife and mother. That's crazy.
I know. From when Eve first came out, I never would have thought it. I definitely thought she was a lesbian.
Yep.
That was how she was lesbian.
Or just bisexual. But it's only because she had the ability to like
flip it. And I was like, okay, when Eve first came out with like makeup on and shit, because at the beginning, I don't think she really wore makeup. And again, she had the short cut and stuff like that. And she didn't wear dresses and shit. She wore basically shit I used to wear.
Yeah. So that means it's not it's an unfair assumption to do that.
Yeah, but I just was like, but I just assumed. I was like, okay, she's probably blah blah blah. And I guess it's just maybe because the things she was talking about, it wasn't like what most rappers back then were talking about, which was, like Trina, she was talking about, sucking dick and fucking and
turning around on it, spinning on
it, spinning on it while the dick still inside. Hey, yes. So she was doing all of that, and then, Eve was the opposite. But I love, like, the old Eve, I absolutely love. And the song that came on, remember I was telling, what was it? Damn. What is it? You are not here. What is going on? You're supposed to help me. Help me.
No. You made me look crazy enough on the podcast. You can stand alone, 10 toes on yours.
No, I have no idea.
I'm so mad I can't even laugh the way I want to right now. I'm so sorry. My voice is half here, half gone. It's just checking out whatever.
She was partying all weekend, y'all, without me. How dare she? You understand me? And do that to her too.
I was singing and motherfucking dancing this weekend. My voice is gone because I was singing at the top of my lungs.
Having a ball
all weekend.
While I was. So.
What were you doing, my dear? What were you doing? Okay, all right. Okay, we'll leave it alone. Hold on.
No, shut up.
Just had to make sure I get in there because you was about to snitch on your damn self.
It's not snitching. I'm going to tell the people.
Nah, well, I'm about to sit there and turn around and snitch right on your ass.
I'm going to tell the people. I went out on a couple dates this weekend with a lovely gentleman. One person. Yes.
That's breaking news. When you go on multiple dates within a short period of time with one person.
It was great. We had a wonderful time. We played games. He beat me the first time, but the second time I whooped that ass, and I hope he sees it so he can know that I'm telling other people that I whooped that ass. And then we went out on 3 dates.
Back to back.
To back.
Back to back.
But it was a great time. I enjoyed myself. Like, all over. Conversation. He attractive or whatever. I had a good time. Yeah.
Oh, we had some good weekends.
Yeah, had some good times. Enjoyed all of it. The company, the food. I like to play games. Like, I don't like boring dates.
Yeah.
So, I was happy that it wasn't boring.
Good.
So, it is what it is.
That's an eventful weekend. Just that, I can't really laugh.
You would like to?
Really, yeah.
You sound like this. Ho, 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 ho.
What's funny is I can go like real deep and talk as long as I want in like this lower octave, but the moment I try to like talk like high pitched, it's like nasty. It leaves me. It's nasty. It's the weirdest thing.
You do no tea?
I drink tea faithfully.
Well, girl,
I drink nighttime tea Sunday night. Last night I'm gonna go home and drink nighttime tea tonight. I drink tea in the mornings. It's bullshit.
You need to get some different tea. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know. I don't regret it. I literally sang my heart out. I was in the motions where you just like ba 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 ba. I was
in it, feeling it.
Oh, baby.
I'm weak, bitch.
Philly owes me nothing. You hear me? Philly, you owe me nothing.
Except a Philly cheesesteak for me. Cause she didn't even ask me if I wanted one, and she didn't even. I said, send me a picture. They didn't even send me a picture.
I had to eat that while driving.
That's stupid.
What? We picked it up from a place.
On the side, the streets, right?
No.
You went to the actual restaurant?
Yeah.
That ain't a Philly. No, we ain't talking about it. What?
Tell me.
Because that ain't a Philly. When you go to Philly, you don't go to a physical restaurant that you sit down in. You have to go. But is it a restaurant where you can sit down inside? Or was it one of the side street type places where you walk up to?
It was a side street place.
Okay, so then that's different. But that's why.
So I was talking to a friend about what people's expectation for those who aren't from Philly are of like Philly cheesesteaks because like their toppings were bomb. I got like sweet and hot peppers, mayo. Don't do onions. Don't at me. I think they did cheese whiz on it, and then I got this American cheese. But the meat itself, it's like when I make it at home, I put a whole bunch of like different stuff on it, like be remixing the fuck out of it. So I don't know if like what I'm doing is like tainting what the actual experience of a Philly cheesesteak is. So like, while the toppings was good, the meat I was like, why is it not hitting the way I'm expecting it to? Maybe because, you know, I don't know. It was alright. It was good.
I don't know. So I went to Philly. It's been a while. I would love to go back. Oh my god. But
let's go, because I know the bars we're gonna go to.
Oh, baby, you ain't gotta say it twice. You ain't gotta say it twice.
I'm really just trying to go and just sing in some bars. And
I'm gonna eat me a Philly. That's what I want. But yes, I went one time, 2 times to Philly. The first time we went to 2 different places for Philly. So we went to a physical restaurant where you sit down and had one. And I was like, this shit worse than back at home. I was like, absolutely not. So then I was talking to the waiter, and I was like, I don't want to eat this. Like, I literally bit it and was like, I can't. And they were like, well, you're obviously not from here. And I said, yeah, no. They're like, you don't order Phillies from the physical restaurants you have to go to. And they told me down the street, make a left, and that's where you get it. So I went down the street, made a left. Bitch was busted. Oh my fucking God. The best Philly I ever had in my life. I wish I could remember the name. It's been like years. But that shit was so fucking good. I was over there smacking like.
You gotta drive though. I can't. I'll tell you this much. I can't live up north, dog.
Why? But you already know my driving.
Them parallel park. No, I'll just keep my eyes closed.
My driving
I
ain't that bad.
sing, but I'll go like this. Your driving is built for the north. I can't do the north, dog. I can't. All the parallel parking, all the zigzagging doing what the fuck they want to do, all the double parking these motherfuckers want to do.
I don't know about double parking, but
I just be over it. I'm like, what is wrong
because
with y'all?
people be driving slow. If you're gonna drive the speed limit, that is the lane all the way to the right.
I will literally drive all the way up to like where the interstate stops, and we'll get on the shoulder of the interstate. We'll switch seats, and then you can drive in the city.
I'm 100% fine with that. I'm just saying that people just drive slow. It's not my fault. If you drive the speed limit, that is literally the lane to the right. If there's 3 lanes, the lane to the farthest right is if you're driving a little bit below the speed limit for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why.
You know what's crazy is when I was in Philly, people weren't even moving like out on the interstate. Like how they be doing here. They weren't even moving like that for real. Like I was like, why am I going 65 if I'm on the interstate? If I'm not minimally doing 80, what is wrong?
And I'm not even gonna say what speed I did. So.
Minimal is 80.
If your minimal is 80, what do you? Yeah, I don't.
This bitch be bussin'.
Cause I don't like to drive slow, and I really think that in my previous life, or maybe my previous life, I was a race car driver or something. Cause I really don't like driving slow. Like that is I don't like it. I just can't do it. If you drive the speed limit, move the fuck out of my way, like Ludacris say. Move the fuck out of my way.
If you're doing something on the highway.
Yes, move the fuck out of my way. Move, bitch. Move. Get to the right. I absolutely hate it. Cause one day I'm driving. I think I'm driving to the beach. In the fast lane, slow motherfucker. In the middle lane, slow motherfucker. In the right lane, them bitches was busting. I say this is the opposite of it. So I'm in the right lane originally, then there was a slow car, so I get to the middle lane, I'm moving, grooving, a slow motherfucker, and then I get to the left lane, moving and grooving, slow motherfucker. I then get to the middle lane, slow motherfucker. I get to the right, all the space is empty. I'm like, all right, bust it. And I made it to my destination. That's the important part now. I don't think I do anything crazy. I just don't like to drive slow.
Felt that.
Yeah. If I was a cop, I probably wouldn't give people tickets for driving fast. Like unless you're doing something real crazy. Like if the speed limit was 65, you're doing 120. Then I have to. But if you were doing, if you speed limit 65, you're doing 80, 90. I think I'm okay with it. Because it's probably me. Why would you give me a ticket?
I wonder how that works if the radar gun picks up that speed. What if there's something that is just like, why didn't you give a ticket for that?
Couldn't catch it.
If it's,
I put on my lights and it was gone.
I was at a full stop. You think I'm gonna get over?
Exactly. I was at a full stop and it was a bunch of cars and I would have been in an accident. You want me to be in an accident? A whole accident?
I'm here to protect and serve the civilians. I don't want to hurt them.
Exactly.
Me? An accident?
No, not on the job.
Girl,
But I probably would have played it that way. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you're doing like 15, 20 over, we good.
No harm, no foul.
Exactly, facts.
Carry on.
But if you're doing, you know, like 30, 40, 50, but I can't say. I've definitely done one time. It took me like an hour to get to Richmond.
It's almost 2 hours from where she lives, guys.
I was buzzing.
Just for context. My friend who lives in North Carolina stay telling me I be doing something I ain't supposed to when I get home. She's like, damn, fella, you were just here. I damn you get there fast.
Because you was buzzing. Exactly. So no judgment over here, ma'am. But yeah, I can't remember what I had to do. I forgot what it was, but I literally, it had to be something. No, it probably wasn't even something important. It was late at night. I think it was probably like 2 in the morning. And this is back in the
5 in the morning.
Sex with you. I don't know the words. And I don't wanna holla.
Mom for me.
Something shit. I don't even remember this shit. But yeah, so I don't know. But I was busting. It literally supposed to take 1:45 from where I was living at that time. I think I got there 1:05, so I shaved off 40 minutes. But I was, yeah.
Bitch said she shaved off half the time of the drive.
I had to, man. I had to get there. I think I was tired as fuck. And I think it was when I was working. But I think my mom, I came down to see I can't remember. I think I came to see my mom or something. And then I was like, fuck, I gotta go back to work. And I like to leave in the middle of the night because usually there's not a lot of people.
That is true. You do that weird shit.
I sleep in my best friend's house till about 3 or 4 in the morning. Wake up, bust it.
That would terrify me for there to be cops looking for people on the interstate that late at night.
Well, that's why you got. I don't know. I've driven that so much that majority of them be at. So, but usually at that nighttime, they're probably sleeping in their car or don't give a fuck. Some hustlers don't give a fuck. But a lot of times I haven't seen many when I'm driving.
That's not wood.
I don't give a fuck. I'm knocking on something, bitch. I ain't got no damn.
Good job.
You know. But yeah, so
resourceful.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Because I don't like tickets, you know. I don't care for them. I don't want them.
I think so. Got one in Philly, not for speeding, but for parking. So apparently, the shit just works very like the way the signs work here and there are different. So I found a parking spot. It was like 2 hours parking from this time to this time, 3 hour parking from this time to this time, and they're like green signs. I'm like, all right, bet. Like we're not gonna be here for more. Like we're gonna be here probably up till 3 hours, but the 3 hours hits right as that time frame elapses. Like it's like from this time to this time, we were gonna be there after that time. So I was like, okay, we're fine. I think it was like from like something to 10 o'clock, and we were gonna be there past 10. But I think we got there at like 8. So I was like, okay, the 3 hours will be here past that. So parked it, went in. So I went to Philly for like a birthday for the weekend, and the person's who was there, whose birthday was like, I didn't get the pay. So I was like, no, it's good. Like it says 3 hours from 3 hour parking from this time to this time. Here, that just means you can park here from this time to this time up to that amount of time. No, there you can park there from that time to that time, but you still have to pay for that time.
It's like Richmond. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I was like, here it just means you can park, you don't have to pay, but you can only be up to that amount of time. You can't exceed it.
Yeah.
There, you can be there for that time, but you gotta pay for it too. So they got a cute little ticket for it.
No, you got to pay that too.
I'm not.
You part there. Why you ain't?
I was DD. That was my payment enough. I spent an entire weekend sober. That was my payment enough.
That's crazy.
To ensure everyone is able to have a safe and enjoyable time, I'll take that. Obviously, I still lost my voice. I wasn't paying for that meter in Philly. And I'm good. I'm super good. So, I lost my voice, so apparently I still had fun.
You know, or whatever.
So, but yeah, parking. Ugh. Well, I definitely hit a little boop, boop. But no one's car got damaged, thankfully. When I was bagging, we both went rocking. That's it. We're both good. I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah! So, thank y'all for tuning in to this surprise and additional episode, on the Like I Was Saying podcast. And remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell everybody.
Yes. Oh, is this you like passing it to me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
She be missing it.
No, it don't. Because usually now you pass it to me to do the like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell everybody. You see how she was trying to call me out? We don't have to talk about this. So, my dear, life is tough, my dear, but so are you.
And just remember, each of you are beautiful, and to never stay what?
Stagnant.
In your motherfucking life.
Bye, babe.